The law doesn't say install antivirus. It says take reasonable steps. And that's where most businesses get this wrong. Most businesses think they're compliant when they aren't. Reasonable steps is not just a list of tools. Tools are a part of it, but it's a system. Under the Privacy Act and guidance from the regulators, what's considered reasonable depends on your business, your size, risk, data that you hold, and the impact if something goes wrong. There's no simple checklist that you can rely on. It's not what you bought, it's what you can prove. Most businesses rely on IT providers, and to be clear, you do need those tools, antivirus, firewalls, backup, but compliance goes a lot further than that. It's governance, it's oversight, it's evidence that the controls are actually working. Look at Australian clinical labs, $5.8 million penalty, and $4.2 million of that was strictly related to reasonable steps. And there was a few interesting comments on that court case. Delegation is not compliance. The court noted that the ACL's obligations were not capable of being discharged simply by delegating it to another entity and doing nothing more. You can't offload the risk. Over-reliance on third parties. They were found to have been over-reliant on third-party cybersecurity providers, failing to exercise proper oversight. You can't offload it to an IT company and just hope for the best. You need to be creating and gathering the evidence that you are taking reasonable steps. And the legal commentary highlighted that these massive penalties could have been avoided by conducting a proper privacy impact assessment to identify and fix those compliance gaps. They didn't just have a technical failure. Even if there was controls in place, they failed organizationally. Now imagine this, if you were breached tomorrow. You're sitting in front of a lawyer and they start asking, show me your training, show me your policies, show me your decisions, show me how you are actually managing risk. And your answer is, we had antivirus, we had an IT team. It's not good enough. And that's the gap. Cybersecurity tools are required, but compliance is about proving you were responsible. And if you can't prove it, it doesn't exist. Most businesses fail because not because they didn't have tools. They fail because they couldn't prove anything. If you want to know where you actually stand, go to cleverer.au. We've got a great system to help you prove that you took reasonable steps, to help you to make your business defendable. Here's the court case. It's available on the Office of Australian Information Commissioner. You can see $5.8 million. 4.2 was related to reasonable steps. I'm not making this stuff up. We've got a fantastic platform that helps you to manage all those aspects, the human element of compliance. We collect all the evidence that happens, all the different things that go on in the system, and even give you something called an evidence pack, which is something you can export that shows how your business is working, what steps you're taking, what courses your staff have completed, where the risks and gaps exist, if there's incidents that are reported, what's happening with them, if your third-party vendors, what different activities going on at the moment, everything, the evidence. That's what we're building with Cleverer. And this stuff's not going to get easier if you aren't showing that you can take reasonable steps. If you don't have proof, your business is not defensible. And when a breach happens, well, let's just hope it doesn't, but you're not going to be in a good place if it does. Thanks for your time.